One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. And the Canes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
On third down, going up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Miami's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this quarterback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Give to the fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll do it himself. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Then back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Got it in the middle. It's Marion. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. The play action fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. He's at the all the way in for the touchdown.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The RPO fired complete to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down, looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're going to ride this running back. Fights off a defender. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Stands in and takes the hit. Pulls it in on the right. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Nevada. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the big fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sticks it in his belly. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. And here comes the punt team. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick step and go. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Fullback's got it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll pull it on the read. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
And the DB right with him to knock it away. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air, it's Beck. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gonna run it, it's Fletcher. There he goes. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Snagged in the middle, it's Daniels. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give to the fullback. Plows through the defense. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Using his feet. Shoots his way from home. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are.
Speeding down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Caves. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To give to the big fullback. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. The big fullback's got it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To throw, it's back. Finds his big tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He now has 80 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Fires to the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment, and what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up 14 over the Rebels. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Run it with the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. play action on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Beck. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Got the quick completion. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. Got his man down the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right on target this time. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Looking for space, it's Fletcher. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Quick completion to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Going for 6. Touchdown, Canes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And now they lost the ball down here. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of his fundamentals.
Trying to barge their way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man on the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to keep running. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll run the option. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll go to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's back. Fires to the big fella. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Gets it out fast. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes are on the move. Creates a little room. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Give him 109 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Back to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the fullback. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Handoff to the single back. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat, missed him, incomplete. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Handoff to the fullback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. He might not be the quickest guy out of the gate, but some long speed and power once the big fella gets rolling there.
And the quarterbacks always feel comfortable throwing to these guys. It's like a safety valve. Nothing open downfield. Find the big fullback because you know this guy can make some people miss and go to work.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Trying play action. Rush is on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. And the Canes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. The throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Out of bounds. Near the 45. Good enough.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Give to the big fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punt team. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Marion. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lofton. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Lost to fire on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Wants to go up top on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
19 on the play. First down for the offense.
It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Sticks it in his belly. Look out, he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man in the middle. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
The offense set for a first down play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation